I feel like y'all gotta tell me that every single time I get on here. I'm just gonna leave it on from now on. That way I just know to grab it at least. Hey, happy Mother's Day, everybody. I'm sure I'll have at least one person that come in here and tell me I'm not a mom. I'm waiting for that.
I didn't see the duty complete last time.
Oh, so, okay.
I had finished it before I left.
Hey. So, yes, thanks. I still have animals, and I still have a kid in Ohio that still loves me, so I'm good. It's okay if you're just a dog, Mom. You're all right. You're all right. That's okay. Those are our babies, right? That's okay. You're in my mind, you're a mother. If you have animals, if you have children, if you've suffered a loss, it doesn't matter. You are still a mom, okay? That's okay. Even if you just quote unquote have animals. That's a little life that depends on you. So I mean, that to me, you're still a mother, and especially if you incurred any type of loss, because we don't joke about miscarriage here. All right. So, all right. Your boyfriend got you flowers for being our cat's mom, and I started crying. My husband, we have some friends coming over. This is gonna be a pretty short live, about an hour-ish long. Of him and my friend's husband are coming, and my husband, let me tell you what my husband did. My husband, I told y'all that my yard was fucked. I told you that my yard was up to my knees. My lawnmower was busted. My husband weed whacked half an acre.
And his buddy.
Hold on. Hey, can I finish? I don't. Be quiet. God, I'm trying to give him a shout out, and he's still being a dick. Anyway, so let me finish. So my husband goes out and he weed whacks half a fucking acre. And my friend's husband calls up and says, "Hey, I'm going to come out and I'm going to help you do this." And him and my husband went out there and weed whacked this half an acre while me and my friend and her daughter sat there and hung out. They went out there and weed whacked half an acre because my lawnmower was busted. Oh, yeah. Well, I did. I cooked for 2 hours. Now look at him trying to shine me in some light, babe. I appreciate that. I did. I made dinner for 5 people.
You stand corrected. I didn't do it by myself, and you were cooking dinner.
I want to be mad at him for interrupting, but I also... But I love the fact that he wants to give shout outs where shout outs are due. So I appreciate that. No, I was going to highlight her husband. Trust me. And let me tell you another thing. Yes, I'm on YouTube right now. Ryan Lee Tim on YouTube. Let me tell you what else is happening for Mother's Day. He, after doing that long, intensive day of not just doing that, but cleaning up my deck, cleaning up the house, he is going out there today to do the fence. And my friend's husband, they are driving an hour again today to help him get said fence up on Mother's Day, because that's pretty wild. Now, tomorrow my husband's a dick. Today he's a good guy. Okay, and I can't make any food because I spent all my money, but getting dinner yesterday was expensive. Anyway, so well, that's nice. Anyway, so we have leftover lasagna. That's what we're eating. So we're going to talk today about the fact of true crime and why to get into it, because I do have great friends. I absolutely do have great friends. We're going to talk about today about true crime and why to get into it and why not to get into it. If you guys have seen my newest video on TikTok on that account and YouTube on this account, you will know exactly what the hell I am talking about. I am going to put another target on my back. I'm okay with that. I don't care. This one I'm going to take for the fucking team. I'm okay with that. So Bree put out a video that, it's hard to shock me. It's hard to awe me. It's hard to get me a reaction out of most creators' videos. Okay. But I get on TikTok and I'm scrolling for a hot minute. I did a reaction video or reply video to two videos that people wanted to comment on. Number one, the video of where somebody messaged me and said, "Hey Cindy," they said that even after I had Fancy's back during the Sarah fake unaliving blaming on her episode, she turned right the fuck around and falsely accused me of sending the corn picture during her live. How ironic and how hypocritical is it that I literally went on a live in real time defending and showing that she was not responsible for this person's unfortunate yet fictional demise. And a day and a half later, she turns around and blames me and other creators, but blames me for sending the corn picture that popped up during her live. Now, need I remind anybody out there that it was very well timed? And what I mean by that is, if you guys happen to remember, and if you don't believe me, you can go to Exposing Good Wives Net, Fancy Maselli Snark page, my personal fan, of they have a video that I'm featured in, unfortunately. But like I said, if it's being done for the greater good, why not? And, Fancy has had this happen to her another time where she got hit with a video that she didn't know was actually a video. And it was a video of me, a compilation of me. She ended that live stating she doesn't just sit around and eat Fritos. No, she sits on her couch surrounded by Wendy's bags. You're right. I eat my Fritos and I drink my Baja, and she is surrounded by bags of Wendy's. You're right. Got it. Perfect. Huh? What'd you say? Seriously. Anyway, so she decided, yes, eat my Fritos and live 100%. So need I remind anybody in here that she had a oops, I didn't mean to open it moment before. So who's to say that she did not set me and every other creator that she blamed for that up? Because she did that before. She was on a live with Hello Starlight, said, "Oh, what's this? I don't know what this is. Let's open it." He, and played a compilation video that a certain asshole made and pretended like they didn't know they were opening it. And so I just find it funny that now she did it again. And oh my gosh, who did this? Who did this? You probably did it. You probably did it so you could blame me and Brandy and Kendall and every other person that you freaking blamed for it. Okay? Anything for shock and awe, anything to be a victim, anything to get views. Let's be real. That is all April Johns is about, is getting views. So she probably sent that picture or had Starlight or somebody else send it. Well, that's who Starlight did it last time, because she sat there and giggled too. Hey, so I'm sure she sent it to herself in some way, shape, or form, had somebody do it, whatever, so that she could blame the rest of the creators for doing it. And so April did. Or Pick Me, I'm not sure. I don't know. It just I didn't watch the whole video. Apparently I need to watch the whole video. I was just agitated. I love that you pop up randomly every few weeks when you're digging into drama. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. If that's a backhanded compliment or what, I don't know. Anyway, so more than likely she did it, and to blame it on, creators. I'm having a good day, Amber. I hope you are too. And but I do find the timing to be absolutely hilarious when I spend, an hour or two in her I did not want to do it, but in her defense of showing that this person did not unalive themselves on account of her. And the thank you I got was a giant fuck you, you corn bombed me. So that shows you the type of person that April is. And just remember that next time, especially that some random video pops up and I didn't know what it was. You've done it twice now, girl. You've done it twice. It's old at this point. It's old. Stop doing it. Get a new trick. So anyway, I fell asleep to your replay live in 8 hours. I woke up and said, "When did I get here?" But yeah, that's the thanks I get. I go out on a limb and I try to, be nice, because I don't want people being falsely accused of something. So not only did the fuck you I get in return was a fuck you, but I got a fuck you and I'm going to falsely accuse you of something. The whole thing I was trying to make sure she was falsely accused, and I got falsely accused for doing something after helping her. Fuck you. Anyway. So my newest video, because those are my 3. I did another one, but anyway, my newest video on YouTube and TikTok. I put it on YouTube in case it gets got done on TikTok because this needs to be heard. Bree put out a video that she got of Natasha Cooper, and Natasha is saying, and I quote, "If any of you are following her," and I'm looking at every person in both of these rooms. If any of you are following her, get the hell out of this live, unfollow me, and fucking block me, because what I'm about to tell you is disgusting. She was on a live, and bad timing. Bad timing. Some of y'all are gonna get hit with an ad. She was on a live and she said, "I don't even want to do true crime. There's no money in true crime. People get so wrapped up in the details of the case that they forget to send tips. You don't make money in true crime." Now, I don't know about you or any other creator in here, but never when I've ever put up any type of a case did I go, "Man, how much am I going to make off of this?" Now, there's a damn difference between put your Cash App in the bio, uh, get your content creator fund, whatever. But to go literally and say that it's not the fact of her wanting to get paid for it. Okay. It's not even the fact of her wanting to be paid for it. Okay. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be paid for what you do. What is the part that I find abhorrent is people are so wrapped up in the case that they forget to send tips. Okay, if you want to get paid for what you do, cool. You want to do Creator Fund, cool. You want to be a YouTube partner, cool. You want to put your Cash App and your Venmo in to get some recoup for the time and energy that you spend doing something much like a job, cool. No problem. But to then say for these people who have lost a loved one, lost their lives, whatever, to say people are so wrapped up in the case that they forget to send you tip money is wild. Like in the beginning, I'm like, well, there's no money in true crime. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, there's no money in true crime. But then the next sentence, which I didn't get to stitch because I wanted the whole sentence there and it wasn't there, was people get so wrapped up in the case that they forget to send you tip money. Pick a different genre. If you want to tell stories for tip money, pick a different genre. Don't pick the one where people literally die for you to get those tips, bro. If you want to get paid for what you do, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Go get your creator fund. Go run your ads. Go put up your Cash App and your Venmo. I don't care about that. Get paid for what you do. But don't be pissed that the reason you're not getting those is because people actually give a fuck about the crime that you're reporting on. Isn't that the point? Isn't the point of true crime content creating is to get the word out, to get the justice that is due, to stop a crime from happening again, to make sure that the people that did it are vilified for what they've done, to get the word out so they don't do it again? Isn't that the point of true crime creating? I didn't know that we were in this to not care. I didn't know that. I didn't get that memo. Look, as much shit as I talk about April and the fact that she says that Gypsy's not her cash cow, and she absolutely fucking is. At least I've never heard that come out of her mouth. I've heard a lot of shit come out of that woman's mouth, but at least I've never heard that. And that is wild. That is wild. I don't care if you want to make your money, dude. I don't care. That's fine. But to say that you're not getting it because people actually give a fuck about the case is wild to me. And if y'all, and I'm going to get comments on that TikTok video. It's going to get taken down and it will hopefully go back up. And if it doesn't, it's on my YouTube. It's on my YouTube. And I'm going to get people that are these cultist followers of her trying to point fingers at me, trying to okay what she's done. And if you're going to do that, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. And if you think that that's acceptable to be pissed that people give a fuck about true crime, just unfollow me, block me, keep me off your feed. Like I don't want to be around people like that at all. I just don't. That's not what I'm here for. You know, there's a difference between trying to make a living or a semi living or fucking pocket money off of the time that you spend doing stuff and being pissed because people give a fuck about the case that they forget to send you money. That's wild. I like my mind was blown. Like I couldn't even finish Bree's video. I don't even know what all Bree said, to be honest. I heard that and I immediately just went into stitch mode. And so make sure you click through to see what she had to say. I was just so absolutely floored that somebody would have the audacity to think it, but to have the audacity to say it out loud. Like, wow. Wow. How can you? Wow. Like, if you're going to have the asshole thought, I guess have the asshole thought, but to like articulate that where you can be recorded is wild to me. Um, just like Thea doesn't care about the man who was unalived by another and is supporting the murder. Yeah, I know. I know who you are, and I know what she's doing to you about your dad. Yeah, I know. I know. I saw. No, I'm on TikTok right now. I'm on TikTok. You think it was Pink Cat that tried to blame me for it? Shocker. I don't care which one it was. Either way, they're dumb. Look, as much as here's the deal. Here's straight up deal. Number 1, I don't know how to send that shit. Okay. Number 2, if I was gonna do it, okay, OJ. if I did it, I wouldn't have done it during a sensitive topic live. Okay, I wouldn't have done it during, we're talking about Micah and I'm gonna send a corn picture. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait till she's on some rant, probably about Gypsy, because that's all she talks about, and do it then. I'm not saying, thinking about it now, I didn't even know you could do that. That's pretty fucking, that's wild. Like, if I would have thought about it, if I would have known how to do it, is there a part of me that went, damn, that was a good idea. Wish I thought about it. Hell yeah. Not during that time. I wouldn't have done it during that live. I think that was wrong. That was wrong. But if I knew how to do it, I can't say maybe I wouldn't have. I can't say it, but no, I didn't. I don't even know how to do it. But it's just it's so crazy to me that literally went off of right after I was trying to say that she didn't do something, that she falsely accused me of something. Can you not do that, please? And oh, you think Sarah did the corn picture? Who knows? She's very sensationalistic. I think, she's about she thinks it's funny. Like when she you think Pink Cat did it? Okay, here's the deal. If you guys think about it, you remember when Steels on Wheels came into Fraudulent Fancies Live? Pink Cat sent her the invitation. Pink Cat sent her the invitation and said, I may have sent her an invite. So do you think that Pick Me did corn? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Possibility. So, I mean, happy Mother's Day to you as well. It's wild to me. Like I said,
for fathers to get laid.
Yeah. So, everything is
makes women want to get president.
So, if like I told you guys, every time that everything starts to die down in the true crime community, there's always something else that rears its freaking head. Always. Every time something starts to settle down, something else gets riled up and all the creators get spun around and told that you did this and you did that and they did this and they did that. I'm gonna bet it was from the inside, because like I said, precedence matters, and she'd done this before. She did this with a video of me. Somebody did a compilation video that was fucking stupid. And she thought it was funny, and instead of just showing it on a live, she was sent the link. What is this? Oh my gosh, I don't know. And opened it. Oh, who could have done this? So either one of two things happened. She did the bullshit again, likely, or she got her fucking karma and had somebody actually send a fucking link. Either way.
Or was told they were getting sent a different link.
Well, that's what happened. They said that somebody came in pretending to be a mod and was like, hey, here's a picture, I guess. I'm going to tell you something about it because I watched it. Because somebody sent me the clip and it doesn't make sense. Oh, my husband's playing a video game. That's what that is in the fish tank. He's playing a video game over there. What doesn't make sense to me, and hey, what doesn't make sense is she's on a live and she has a mod who is sending her a picture in Messenger. The mod says, I'm sending you a picture in Messenger. And that's what I can't understand, Brandy. That's what I'm getting to. See, because she thinks that we don't understand how shit works. And let me tell you why that link was probably planted. So a mod said that they were trying to send her a link in Facebook. I heard it. They said, I'm trying to send you a picture right now in Messenger. She clicked the picture and it opened up. Now, the only thing that could have been happening, Brandy, is she could have been sharing her screen. Pink Hat said, I sent you something in Messenger. Well, there was also somebody named Mac. And the person came in. See, everything that she's saying doesn't make sense to me. Just because I know how lives work, just because I know how mods work, just because I know how sending things works. And the whole situation of the clip that I saw makes no sense. It makes no sense. So she says she chose to let somebody up. See, I'm hearing 50 different stories, but what I'm hearing isn't what I'm seeing. Because I've heard that somebody pretended to be a mod and came up and showed it. I heard somebody say, I'm sending you a picture in Messenger, that she then opened. And if she was sharing her screen, and that was a real easy way for somebody to accidentally do it. You know what I mean? She said she saw them waiting and just let them in. Here's the kicker, though. You can't do that on YouTube. You can't just let somebody in on YouTube. It's not like TikTok. That's the thing. You can't just let somebody in on YouTube. Okay, on her way to look, Pink Hat said she saw a message on her StreamYard. Okay. Mac went into StreamYard allegedly. The only way to join on StreamYard is they have to get the link. And that is a fact because I didn't understand StreamYard in the very beginning. And April was on a live on YouTube and I couldn't get StreamYard to work. And the only way that I could get on live with YouTube is to click the StreamYard link. It had to be sent. Hear what I am saying. It had to be sent to the person. They had to click it. Then they had to be let in. So that person who got let in had to be sent the link to click to be sent to be able to come in. Do you understand what I am saying here? So she don't know who sent it. She had to send that person the link to the StreamYard, and she's expecting all of you guys to be stupid. I'd have been stupid. I don't know shit about StreamYard. You need an invitation. It's either sent or posted in the comments. So my question is, did she drop the link in their chat that day? She put the StreamYard link in the chat. Okay. Well, that definitely does change things up if she put the link in the chat. However, why would you do that? And why would you open a link that you don't know what it is? I would never do that in a no way. I don't trust people enough. There's no way. I've never seen her drop a link and as long as I did. All streamers drop their StreamYard link so people can join the panel. I've never seen her do it before. So is this a new thing she did? Because she never used to. Because think about it. Fancy don't like sharing her panels. Have you ever realized that? She likes to talk over the people that get in her panels, remember? She don't like sharing the fucking box. And by the way, let's not forget this. Let's not forget this. Pink Hat Pick Me took my space. And April says what happens in TikTok or YouTube lives is on Pick Me's thing. Pick Me has to allow it. She said that. Yeah, she said, oh, she always has to send Pink Hat the link. She doesn't post it. Why would she send the link for such a sensitive topic? I don't know. I don't know. She thought the mod wanted to come up on the panel. Well, I mean, okay. User, why are you here? Just wondering. User's got a lot to say. User's got a lot to say. Oh yeah, she was always annoyed with Pink Cat. Part of the reason that me and Fancy had a falling out was the fact that I had to babysit her. And the fact that it was all up to me to decide who was in the box or whatever. And it all started because of Pink Hat. Because Pink Hat literally got in a live one day and wouldn't shut the fuck up for 20 minutes. And Fancy's blowing up my phone the entire time. Oh my God, get her out of this box. I thought I was going to give her 5 minutes. She is going on and on with her stupid theories that nobody cares about. Get her out of the box. Get her out of the box. We have to do these things more carefully now. We have to screen people. You can't just let everybody up in the box, because if they're going to be like her, we can't have them up there. And now here we go. Pink Cat was encouraging her that night in the car. I don't remember all that. Yeah. So, to correct me. So, were you just chilling in my live, and you just now just decided to just start talking to correct me in April's honorous defense? You want me to believe this girl has never dropped a StreamYard link, and she does it on a sensitive topic and accidentally gets corn bombed after she accidentally did it before to herself. You're telling me that? Well, that just shows how unprofessional she is, Brandy, because if you're putting up your link, you need to know who the hell you're letting in. Was it for views and the attention? Yes, 100%. And it's really shitty that, she wanted to put out there after I just sat there defending her, which I could have let that dude. If it wasn't for me, y'all would think that Sarah was dead. Y'all would think that Fancy and Pink Hat drove her to it if I hadn't exposed it. And the thank you I got was getting blamed for it. The timing is unreal. You know what I mean? Well, that's why I'm not gonna drop on YouTube. I'm not gonna be dropping links. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm good. Well, I'm just saying it's funny it happened now. And she's been on YouTube for what, 2 years? Easy, 2, 3 years. And it just now happened to where she could blame all the people she has a problem with. And she named all of us. No discretion. You're telling me only when she starts having problems with creators that this happened, and she could just blame all of us? Okay, cool. I'm sorry, the timing is too wild. The timing is too wild. So, yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. All I know is I was just scrolling my FYP, come across Bree's video, and heard the thing with Natasha, and it just blew my mind. And I've tried to kind of stay out of. I've been trying to stay at least to the side of a lot of this stuff, but when I hear content creators say that they are literally upset with people who care about a case because they're not getting enough money, like, I'll take that target. She'll probably come after me again. Shocker. I don't care. She's done it before. She'll do it again. Oh, I know that, Brandy. I know that. I do know that. I just think the timing is wild. Of course, but then that's exactly how she can play victim. She can say, well, there's so many people that don't like me. Obviously, it has to be one of them. Who is Bree? Another creator. On my video, on my newest video, I stitched one with her, so you can go click through to that link and see who Bree is. So, No, it was not any of us. Well, you know, Kendall has she's got her videos she can do, and me and you and Kendall too. I don't know who else she named. We have no we have no problem putting our face to our words. We don't need we don't need to hide behind, you know, senior pranks. Smart senior prank, funny senior prank. But we don't need to hide behind that shit. We're gonna call a spade and call her out for what she's done. Kim, Bree, and me and you. You would think so many people don't like her, she would think, am I the problem? Yeah, I always own up to what I do. I'll tell you right now. Like I said, if I would have done it, I probably would have admitted to it. Probably. I would have admitted to it. I would have thought it was funny. But I don't know how to do that. I barely know how to function StreamYard. I used it like the one time. I don't really know how to use it. And I don't know if I would have picked that picture per se. Like that picture was pretty wild. Like I don't know. Like I probably would have just done like a girl's chest or something. Like I wouldn't have went that fucking buck wild. That was a pretty wild picture. I don't think I would have went quite that crazy. I would have done like a flashing picture or something maybe. Enough for a little bit of shock and awe, but not, you know. Oh no. This was two holes. I mean, it was a wild picture. I can show you the video. It was two holes. Yeah, I mean, just the timing was wild. Timing is wild. And you know, her constant, you know, her stupid legal threats are so annoying. Do you think now think about this. Think about this. In 7, 9, however many years you want to call it, there's enough stuff to nail April to a wall, you'd think, for defamation and slander of Christy Blanchard, right? If Christy can't nail April, do you think April's got enough for any of us? Do you think she has legal fees when she is literally in the middle of a court case? What was it for her eviction or something? Trash in a house? I don't remember what it was exactly, but she's in the middle of a fucking legal battle right now. And you're telling me she's got a lawyer to take on 5 people, 5 separate cases, because it's not like a class action. We all, you know, did different things, whatever. You're telling me she's got a lawyer that she can do 5 different cases when she can't even afford to live on her own? Like, that's wild to me. There's no FBI federal charges shit. If anybody had federal charges, she'd have them. And she don't have them. She does feed the trolls. She does feed the trolls. You know, the reactions she does, it is purely for action when trolls come in because she is so easy to rile up. She is so easy to rile up. And she gives the trolls exactly what they want. She gives them the reaction that they're looking for. You have even if you are bothered, you have to appear unbothered. Yeah. You know, the FBI doesn't care about online petty drama. The police department did not care about the online petty drama. I went to you guys, I don't think you guys understand. I went to the police with a credible threat from online. Somebody said they were going to come to my house and blow my head off. Okay. You know what the police said? Are they there yet? State police. Are they there yet? Can you see them? I said, no. They said, call us when they get there. You think that the FB fucking I cares that April Johns is getting made fun of online? Do you think that? I mean, think about it. That is the dumbest shit. That is the most narcissistic, grandiose thinking I've ever heard. April Johns takes precedence over true crime cases because somebody said nanny nanny boo boo in her direction. Wild to me. Wild to me. They don't care. And you know, her and Thea are freaking wild with I got a lawyer and I've talked to the police and I'm bringing. No, you're not. No, you're not. And any lawyer that took your case knows it's going to be a losing uphill battle. By the way, I do got to say this just for everybody out there, and I'm sure she may be listening. For all of you that are following, and I quote, Thea's online awker, as she likes to say, and how she knows, and she's bringing charges, and she's got all the proof, and she's got it all, and she knows exactly who it is. Why are you messaging tons of creators asking for help because you don't know who they are? Why are you messaging creators saying, I need your help finding out who this person is? As recent as 4 days ago, while you put out video after video after video that you know who it is. Wild. And if you're such a private investigator, misdemeanor, why haven't you figured it out? Probably because your investigative license is still pending in the state of Arizona while you fraudulently practice under a misdemeanor. Probably. But if you know who it was, and as you have texted me, you know it isn't me, so stop saying it is. Why are you messaging creators asking for help finding out who it is? Because you don't know. But you go online and you lie to your followers. You go online for your views and saying, I know who this is and I have federal charges. I have federal charges on these people, to get your views, to get your likes, to get your clicks, to get your follows for the ones that you didn't pay for. When you absolutely do not know who it is, and you absolutely are asking other creators to help you because you can't figure it out. And then you want people to hire you to be a PI when you can't even figure out your own case. Make it make sense, please. Because it doesn't. What are you doing? Are you watching what are you watching?
Trying to figure out how this is soloed.
Oh, okay.
Because he keeps putting me into something and then insta-killing me.
Huh. Yeah, they're not going to trace IP addresses. Do you know when I had the credible threat of somebody unaliving me, they wouldn't trace an IP address. And I've seen other creators on here saying, I went to the police and they no, they didn't. Where's the charges? Where's the charges for any of them? I've seen numerous creators. I'm not naming any names. If you can think of one, that's what I'm talking about. Who said that they went to the police station and they tracked IP addresses. Where's the charges? Where's the update on the case? Where's the charges? They didn't, because they won't track IP addresses. It's too much work. It's not just they just put it in there and get it. It's too much work. You have to have search warrants. You have to have search warrants signed by judges with credible threats. There's no, every time you hear a creator say, oh, I did this, and where's the rest of the case? You got the IP address. Where's the charges? Where's the court case? Where's the penalties? You never hear an update. You never hear an update. And then they have to be tried. And then they have to have, it's ridiculous. But it's all for clicks and views. It's all for clicks and views. I know who did it. Really? Who? Put your charges on them and post that shit. No, you can't, because they don't run it. I don't care what anybody says. This is not just me. This is not just my police post sucking. I've went to my local. I've went to my state. They don't care. I've talked to other creators who've had these issues. They don't care. But you're telling me that 3 creators that I can think of, and I'm not naming names, but there's 3 of them, and you guys follow all of them, who have said that they've done this and they've gotten IP addresses and there will be charges coming. But you never hear anything because there was never IP addresses ran. And the kicker is, more than likely, if somehow you got, by the grace of God, the one guy that decided he was going to take time, energy, effort, and taxpayer money to do it for your little, they said mean things to me. More than likely, you're going to find out it was a fucking troll. More than likely. Yeah, police don't care about actual crimes. You think they're going to police the internet? You think they're going to police the internet for what is catamount to rumors in a high school? You know, when people talk about defamation and slander, I have to laugh, because everything that we've ever said on April, Thea, Natasha is all shit that's been backed up by court cases. That's not defamation. That's not slander. Those are facts and evidence. When you can show that somebody had charges, had cases, was prosecuted, did pay fines, did go to jail, did serve this, did serve that, that is not defamation and slander. Those are things that happened, and we brought them to light, and now you're mad because you got cheese on your face. That's not defamation and slander. Defamation and slander would be something like when somebody put out a rumor that because we knew a guy 5 years ago that we saw in person 10 times that we haven't saw for 3 years because my husband had a beer with him one night, that my husband must be a P3DO. That's defamation. That's slander. There's no proof. There's no evidence. There's conjecture, which, by the way, is theory, Amy. That would be defamation and slander. Sullying his name over something that you have no evidence over. That's never been proven. That's never even been questioned until you decided to try to smear somebody's name. Never even thought of until you made up a story. That's defamation. That's slander. People talking about your court cases that are actual and real and people have found proof on is not defamation and slander. That's somebody outing you. That's somebody exposing you. That is completely legal. Tizzy Ent does it all the time. Does people just message up Tizzy Ent and be like, "Oh, you showed my Facebook profile, I must sue you. I totally did the crime, but I'm going to sue you." Shut up. If you don't want to be called out for the stupid shit you do, don't do the stupid shit you do. It's not hard. Don't be mad when somebody points out what you've done. And don't red herring the rest of the world. I didn't do it. Look what they did. I have no theory at all. I have no proof. None. But look what they did. Don't look at me. Look at them. Don't look at me. Look at them. Come on. If you did something, own it. Move on from it. I do it. I tell people, run my background check. I got 2 bankruptcies. I own it. I don't say, no, those are fake. Somebody ran my credit and they ran up my credit and I blah, 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 blah. I got them. They're on there. You'll find them. They're mine. I'm paying for them. Trust me, I'm paying for them. Exactly. And most people, if they want to get you, if these people, the people that really want to get you, the people that are going to send threats, the people that are going to send, that are really going to do damage and shit, they're going to use a VPN. You can't trace a VPN. They're going to use a VPN. I don't even know how those fucking function. They're going to use a VPN and the cops ain't going to fucking find them. That's why they make VPNs. So this bullshit of I ran to the police because somebody was mean to me. Grow up. Deal with it. People are mean to you because you're mean to others. Do you think that people wouldn't be doing that? If you weren't mean to others, these people are horrible. They're accusing people of shit they didn't do. And then when it happens to them, then they're the victim. Everything I've ever thrown in somebody's direction, I got proof of. I have proof of Pick Me's extensive record. I have proof of April John's extensive record. I have proof of Thea's extensive record. I don't ever say that they did shit they didn't do. Hell, I even tried to keep Pick Me and April from having something thrown at them. Yeah, and they're not, you have to have a paper trail. There's no paper trail. Yeah, Thea tried calling the cops on me, and I did the NCAD report, right? I did the CAD report of how she sent the police to my house, and it was a Reddit post. I'm not even kidding. It was a Reddit post. They said that she said she did it and she'd do it again. And guess what I did? I went to the live where they said that and I recorded it in case anybody had any questions. No, number one, they said that this was stupid internet drama and they would never be back. And two, what they said I said wasn't even what I said. Who called the cops that day? Thea did. She admitted it. She's talked about it. She's talked about it on, I think, a video or a live or something. I don't even know. She talked about it though. She wrote about it on Reddit. She's gonna. Well, here, let me say that somebody's gonna get a knock on their door, like another creator. Yeah, actually, I didn't even get a knock on my door. The cop didn't even want to get out of the car. He honked his horn. I got a honk in the horn. That's what I got. I didn't get a knock on the door. I got a honk of the horn. I came out and I said, "Can I help you?" And they said, "Yeah, we won't be back." And then asked if I had a marijuana plant in my lizard cage because he was pissed he came out there for no reason. So, what's her TikTok name? If you know it, you know it. Happy Mother's Day to you, Crystal.
We don't advertise their channels.
Well, I get that, Brandy. I get that. I wish I had a plant too. Yeah. I've had enough videos on in her direction. I've had enough videos in her direction on here. She changes her name as like every 7 days because so many creators call her out. She changes her name every time it's available. I know of at least 5 names that she's had in the last 2 months because so many creators are calling her out now. That Fab 5 called her out. Justin on TikTok called her out. I've called her out. April's called her out. There's numerous creators that have called her out. The parody account called her out. Calls her out all the time. There's another girl, I can't think of her name, that's doing another whole solo project calling her out. Reddit's called her out because she won't produce a DD214. Which would shut us all up. Everybody, it would shut all the people up on Reddit, shut up all the people on TikTok. Produce a DD214. Retract your address, retract your phone number, retract your last name if you want to. We all know it anyway. You put it out there. Which you want to know something really weird? You want to know something really weird? This is weird. You want to know something really weird? So she made a video, and we have the video, and it says, "Follow me on Reddit. I'm and I'm the name." That's not her Reddit account. It's the parodies. She was telling people it was her account, and that was wild and weird to me. That's not her account. That's the parodies account. The parody sent me the video. She's like, "Why is she sending people and saying she's me? That's fucking weird." And so she said her own whole last name. So, I mean, it's public record. She done said it. She done said it. It is wild to me. Who's sending the FBI your way? Yeah, I'm going live waiting for you to get here. Please tell me you're almost here. Yeah, I know. It's weird. It's going to be Timu. I don't care. It's supposed to be Temu. Nobody sees that and says Temu. It's Timu, period. You know, I just don't understand. This is not, you know, kindergarten where you can go tell your teacher and get put in timeout. These creators are wasting taxpayer money and taking resources from people who truly need police, sending police officers to essentially hall monitor. That is wild and entitled. Those cops need to be taking actual criminals off the streets, not people who say something mean in your direction, which is true. So, fucking wild. The entitlement, the grandiosity. It's just like, make it make sense because it doesn't. Just doesn't. Actually, my shirt's pretty accurate for that. I baked you some shut the fuck up cakes. Pretty accurate. Got on Temu. Temu.
You know, kind of like Shamu.
Yeah, I don't understand it. You know, you're an adult. I pay taxes, and I can say shit that I know that is factual. I don't speak shit on people's name. I don't need to speak shit on people's name. I speak the shit that has already happened. You know, like I don't need to. Anything that I say towards somebody, it's not shit I need to make up because they're already sacks of shit to begin with. You can just use what they've done against them. And I love, by the way, you had to buy, yeah, I had you buy a camo dress. By the way, Pink Me's hat is not clean.
Oh, I touched the edge.
Pink Me's hat is not clean. Her record's as long, if not longer, than April's, and she's got some doozy charges. Yeah, Pink Hat, you might want to keep my name out of your mouth because two can play this game. I've heard that you've been saying a lot of shit with my name in your mouth. You don't want your name in my mouth. Trust me.
I want you in my mouth.
Shut up. So you don't want to play with me because I've done it before and I'll do it again. Because all your shit's public record too, and you got some doozies, and you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You got some doozies. And the fact that I looked, the fact that you follow my kid, I wouldn't worry about what somebody does to their kids if you get my drift. Yeah, the background commentary is fucking annoying, I know.
What? They saying I'm annoying?
No, they were laughing at you.
They say I know they don't think I'm annoying. They're always talking about the in between me and you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Why is Pick Me following my kid? Why is April following her on 2 different accounts? I don't know. I don't know. Does Kit Kat ever show her face? I hear her name come up an awful lot when it comes to drama. Who's Kit Kat? I know there is a Kit Kat, but she's like 70, supposedly. I've seen her videos. I don't know. I don't know. Are we talking about the same one? I don't know. No, it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, April was following my kid on 2 accounts. And Thea, April, and Pick Me are all following my kid. You don't think that's weird? You don't think that's weird? I think that's fucking weird. I think that's real fucking weird that people are following people's kids. But don't worry, you don't have to worry about my word versus hers. She's got the record, I know. So there you go. No, the one I was referring to, Kit. Who are you talking about? I'm saying Pink Hat. Pink Hat. Why does Pink Hat never show her face?
How'd I die?
I don't know.
Bitch.
I don't know why. No, it's weird. It's fucking weird. I don't know why. Or what, do they think they're going to get tea on me? Her tea is going to be believable? She's got the record, not me, so her tea ain't believable any fucking way, but I don't know why. It's weird. I don't know why you'd cross that line. I don't know why you'd cross that boundary. It's fucking weird. Fucking weird. Oh, she did on Derby Day? Did she wear a plate on her head too? Oh, yeah, she's really old now. Yeah. Yeah, her profile pic with 17 pounds of makeup. Yeah. She wore a plate too? Why was April wearing an Easter hat? Talking about, she was acting like she was going to the Derby. She was sitting on her Wendy's covered couch in a paper plate hat. That was wild, man. Somebody could have landed on that fucking bird's nest. Weird. Weird. Hey, Miss. Why do people keep asking me if I've seen Gypsy's TikTok video? I'm not in it, am I? Why do you guys keep asking me that? Do I need to? As long as I'm not being named in it, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Oh, she did one for That's tasteless. Holy shit. Are you for real? That's wild. Are you kidding me? I had to laugh though. I had to laugh. But speaking of Gypsy, did y'all see that? Did y'all see what she commented on Ryan's video about the dog? Did y'all see that? How can you abandon that dog? If we had children, would you abandon You abandoned it first. You abandoned it first. What the hell? And if we're talking about abandoning shit, at least he didn't murder it. Oh my God, Anonymous, you're not allowed to anything. This one time I'm hoping this is a fake story. This one time at band camp, I had to apologize to my teacher, so I made her an I'm sorry cake, melted the chocolate laxative into it, and after that, they banned food for the teachers. This is the same person who wrote her ex's number on car keys and left them all over the city. And how much she loves Christy as her mom. Well, I mean, that I'm not going to say here nor there. But yes, I am live on another platform. I'm live on YouTube. That's where usually what's been happening is I start my live on both platforms. I end it on I end TikToks early and then I finish up on YouTube's. YouTube is my platform. True story, you got suspended for 2 weeks. You cannot be trusted. You're a vile, petty human being. You are awful. My God. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? My God. My mom got suspended once. She brought chocolate covered grasshoppers. She saved up for chocolate covered grasshoppers and she brought them to school and she gave them to all the kids. And then after they ate them, she told them what they were and she got in trouble. I can't remember if she got suspended, but she got in trouble. God, chocolate covered grasshoppers. Those are a delicacy. Come on.
I was standing in the middle when something came down last time,
Mm-hmm.
and it annihilated me when I did the killing blow. And I'm like, how did I die?
Because it landed on your head. That's why. Well, so when it started off this one time at band camp, I thought maybe it was you know what I mean? I've heard of that. This one time at band camp from what is it, American Pie or something? Yeah. Your mother was buried 17 years ago on Mother's Day. I'm sorry. That's awful. You are beyond petty. You take petty to a level I don't think okay, so you want to know petty? So there was this my town that I live in made it on FYP pretty good. Somebody had parked this black car downtown and they spray painted all over it like cheater, liar, whatever. And the videos I was seeing was the cops standing by this black car with white spray paint all over it. And I'm just like, that's going to be taken back to the person. If somebody's putting on your car cheater, it's going to be the person you cheated on. Like, are you really ready for those legal repercussions? Like, are you really ready for that? Okay, first of all, if you take liquor to school, you make sure it's vodka because it's clear and you can put it in water bottles. Or Mountain Dew bottles, yeah. I never did that. I don't like drinking. But I know friends who did. I had a couple alky friends back in the day. So
did I. That was junior high.
Congratulations. You want a cookie? I felt like that was a pissing contest.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it was in junior high.
It was a show of the kind of town we lived in.
It's a shithole is what it is.
So don't be a shit.
Little mini bottles, yeah. Ryan, at least I said I'm sorry on the cake. I could have left that out. What, I'm sorry I gave you the shits?
Please tell me it was in smeared chocolate frosting.
It was a chocolate cake.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to end up my last few minutes over here on YouTube. Brian Lee TM on YouTube. Follow it, subscribe to it, join it. And I'm going to end up over here because my friend should be here any minute anyway. So, see me on YouTube. If I can get this to shut off. There we go. You know why I do that, right? It's about that time. My friend should be just about here. She lives about an hour away. I'm here partially to high five Anonymous. Anonymous is another level. Another level. The amount of petty that they come in with every live that they've done.
I know I could just solo binding coils of Bahamut and get this gear I've been buying off the auction house and every character for hundreds of thousands of gil. We've just done this before. Well,
why? I mean, think about it. It's a lower level thing. Why didn't you think to do it?
Because I thought it was a crafted item.
Oh.
It's coils of Bahamut gear.
Oh.
That gown I showed you with the big dragon wings coming off the gown. that purple one that I said is dyeable. Yeah, you get it through binding coil.
Oh. Well, go in there, get all that gear, put it up on the auction house, and make yourself some money.
We can just solo, because the shirts come from the final bosses on all the coils. Go in there, farm those if it's sellable. I don't know if it's sellable from here. I'm gonna check.
Yeah, because isn't there there's a version you can craft and a version that drops or something? Yeah. I think they're putting up the crafted one, and then because there's usually a crafted and a drop version. I'll try. Yeah, I'm not petty first, but I will meet petty with petty, and I will out petty it. Yeah, I don't petty first, but if you petty me, I'm gonna out petty you. That's just the way it is. So I'm just over here nicely waving at Anonymous and hoping I'm never the target of petty. Anonymous is Petty Crocker. I'm not. Oh, no, you mean leaving TikTok? I literally said I'm gonna finish this over on YouTube. What, did it not catch up and you just saw me click off the live? My dog needed out. Who did I say they don't want my name? Pink Cat. Pink Cat don't want my name in her mouth. She does not want my name in her mouth. I've been nice because her charges are not good. I've been nice. You can't sell it? Okay. I've been nice because she's never done something to piss me off to that level. If she pisses me off to that level, she's not going to be happy because she's done shit worse than April. How does somebody get permanently banned from YouTube? I guess enough violations, they ban your IP address. That's the problem. That's why Natasha can't get over here, is they banned her IP address. But I can tell you this, if you want to know how you get permanently banned, just type in Natasha Cooper into the search bar in YouTube, and the 785 call-out videos might be able to tell you. Because that's what I did. In my favor for some reason. Well, she better keep it that way. I blew smoke at the camera and now it defocused. That's what's happening. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. There we go. I'm focused again. Your new nickname is Petty Crocker. Change your YouTube to Petty Crocker. We'll all know who you are. So, you know that song? I think it's by Atlas. Tom Petty. Just call me Tom Petty or whatever. If that's a game you want to play, baby, checkmate. Ooh, I could do this all day. That one. That made it up big all over TikTok. Yeah. Natasha's all over Brie, but she's going to be all over me now, and that's whatever.
She seems to be all over girls.
Yeah. She ain't going to get off her couch. I ain't worried about it. Sorry, she's got a recliner. April's got a couch. She's got a recliner. I'm confused. Sorry. We need a furniture anonymous is what we need. We need that's what we need a snark page, furniture anonymous. I'm not making it, FYI, but if Tom Petty over here wants to, I ain't gonna say nothing. we need to save the furniture snark. Someone said Natasha marinates on her couch and now it lives in my brain. Keep it straight. Who parks their FA where? FA. Oh, fat ass. Got it. I had to think about that for a minute. I had to think about that. I'm like, what? Fuck around? Where they park their fuck around? Where? What? I got it. I'm good. Everything's good. I had to think about that. Put a hat on, please. You have 17,000 hats. Put a hat on.
I just found a whole bunch of my hats in that closet.
There's a hat over by the microwave. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's it doing by the microwave?
Because it's not on the mantle now. Because it was on the mantle. I wore it yesterday. Now it's by the microwave.
This is why we argue. It sat on the mantle for like 2 weeks, and now it's sitting right next to. It's sitting in between the air fryer and the coffee pot now, upside down, mind you, upside down.
Gotta smell like that Joe.
No, don't use my name. How rude will they think it was me, Ryan? I'll take one for the team, but give me a warning at least. I gave you the warning. Audra, I've never heard something mean come out of your mouth. I'm surprised that couch hasn't got a permanent imprint on it.
It does.
I will never understand the audacity of somebody who sits on a live and says horrible, horrible things about other people while the background they have like 5 crosses behind them. But that pretty much sums up my view on Christians to begin with. They're Sunday Christians. A lot of people are Sunday Christians. They put their butt in the pew on Sundays and they work there and then they do whatever they do the other 6 days. Oh, she has it. I was gonna say something. I'm like, I don't know if I can back that up. Bree played a video last night where Natasha Cooper said she shit herself in her recliner. Yep, she did. Mhm. Yep, I had to stop myself. Like I was gonna say something when they said permanent imprint, and I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. But she played the video. Damn, she got that. She got them receipts. Yeah, that's what that. Yep, she's been called that before. I'll never say it first, but I will definitely back you up. I will definitely like I knew about it, but I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was like, I'm not gonna bring that can of worms on me. I don't have any video to back it up, but good to know that Bree came in with the win there. I'm glad she's got those receipts. I'm glad somebody got that for posterity. I know, Audra, it's okay. I'm glad somebody got that for posterity. And my lives used to be recorded for everything. They just decimate my lives for whatever. But I'm not. If I was stupid enough, I sure as hell wouldn't admit to it on a live. Okay. Bree is dropping lots of bombs lately. And the one she dropped today, I had to stitch. I didn't even finish watching the video, to be honest. I didn't even finish watching it. I went back and watched some of it after I stitched it. Because that to me, like, a look of all the shit, like I tried to stay out of it, whatever. But when you tell me that you don't make enough tips because people care about the case and they're so busy caring that they don't send you money, I'm just like, nope. I'll take that target. I don't even care. I'll take that target. She can come after me. What are you gonna do? Come after me for calling you out for being a shit? We can do that. Posterior posterity. I like that. I should make a shirt. Posterior posterity with a big blob in a recliner. Should be a big sack of shit. You know what? I think that's gonna be my thing from now on. They're just gonna be the SOS squad, the sacks of shit squad. So that'd be technically SOSS, but hey, whatever. I have a favorite recliner, but I get up once in a while, so I have no permanent imprints on it. Good. It's good to rotate on occasion. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. You know that stunt I pulled like 2 days ago? I got a 10-day ban. Last time I went on a much worse rant. Like so much worse, and I got a day. This time I got 10 days. I figure I can't even be mad about the 10-day because I should have earned a 7-day the first time. So technically, I came out 3 days ahead because I should have been 7 and 7, and I got a 10 and a 1. So I still came out 3 days ahead. Hey, how are you? Happy Mother's Day. I always feel weird telling people that because what if they ain't? Yeah, I got a 10-day, but I got other accounts. I ain't worried about it. My agitation is like YouTube doesn't always send out my notifications because like I went live on YouTube the other day, not even kidding. I went live on YouTube and nobody showed up. Nobody. I tried twice. Nobody. Not one person. I'm like, is YouTube broken? Like I've never had that happen. I'm like, is it broken? Well, I'm gonna make sure to go outside because guess what? You messaged me that and I'm like, oh yeah, it's nowhere near me. Apparently you could see it perfectly where I lived. And the next day I came outside crying because I was so upset that I missed it. So, and yes, I did. I have like 3 things on my bucket list. That is one of the like 3 things I have on my bucket list and I missed it. Yeah, I was like devastated. I was so mad. They do still they do still have X-Lax Anonymous and you are banned from it. Oh good, I'm going to go out. I'm going to literally set an alarm. I'm going to set an alarm for it tonight. I'm going to set an alarm for it tonight. You never got one for YouTube, but you got 2 from TikTok. See how that flies? Post a TikTok. Nobody sees my TikTok videos. I can't win for losing. That's why I go live on there. What I used to do is I used to have a Snapchat that I had people give me their Snapchat and I would send out a text before I went live because TikTok wasn't giving out my notifications. So I got a Snapchat and I would send out a text before I went live. And now I can't do anything with my Snapchat because there's like literally like 700 people on there and I can't take them all off one by one. You normally get both? It shows in pictures at least? Nice. I'm gonna take my phone out there. No, you're going to hell in like 7 different ways, Anonymous. Like seriously. But I always gotta fill that bucket. But yeah, my friend should be here soon. She lives like an hour away. And she's like, I didn't know you were live. I'm like, yeah, I'm live killing time till you get here. Yeah, there's no light where I live. There's like no light where I live. I live out in the fucking holler. But yeah. So she should be here any minute. I'm gonna go grab some food real quick. So I will see you guys probably not tonight, but tomorrow for sure. So thank you for stopping by. Go watch my videos. Please watch my videos. I do not make them for no reason. For the love of God, please go watch my videos. All right. I'll see y'all later.